Back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be showing you how to cut this wrap blouse or top. You can attach a flare, you can attach a skirt, you can attach a trouser to it. Let's dive into the tutorial. First things first, the first thing I'm doing anytime I'm cutting a wrap or overlapping top is to cut the back first. So this is the back pattern for this top. So I'll just adjust my paper. For this back, you'll be attaching a zipper allowance. So now I'm going to rule out a line, which is the starting line or starting point. Remember, your pattern is of fold. Then the next thing I'm going to do is to mark out the zipper allowance. I'm using an inch. Then I will rule out the line like this. I will label it. After labeling it, I'll measure the back. On that back, I'll come down by 0.5. You can use 1 inch. I'll draw my shoulder slope. Then from there, my armhole depth. And I'll mark out my armhole like this. Then the next is locate the center of the armhole. Then I'll mark out my half length, which is 15 plus 1 inch, which is 16. I'll draw out the line. Then I'll draw out the chest line again. After drawing out the chest line, let me label the chest line, waistline, and hemline. I'll break out the measurement of my bust plus 1 inch, round the weight of my waist plus 1 inch. Then I will draw a straight line like this. Then I'll come back to the armhole. Then I'll make the armhole curve. The next thing I'm going to do now is to measure the neck width, which is 3.5 by 2 inches, as you can see. After that, I'm going to cut out the pattern like this before I create the dart. I'll create the dart for the back. So I'll just measure out my 3.5 for the nipple to nipple and come down on the chest line with half an inch and draw out my dart line like this, as you can see. Then now I'm going to cut the front. The front is really the main deal in this video. So if you want to cut the front, what you are going to do first is to measure out your nipple to nipple measurement. If your nipple to nipple is 4 inches, you bring it out. If your nipple to nipple is 3.5, you bring it out. That means nipple to nipple divided by 2. So the nipple to nipple measurement of this is 3.5. So I will draw out a straight line, as you can see. This nipple to nipple. Then I'm just going to place the back pattern on it. First and foremost, I'm going to fold in that zip allowance. I'm going to fold in that zip allowance and place the pattern on it and trace it out. Then find the midpoint of the armhole, come in by 1 inch for the front armhole. Only for the front armhole. I have a video on this channel that shows you how to make armhole cuff from different body sizes. Then I'll come back again to my neck width. So it's the neck width that will determine how wide the overlapping or wrap dress is going to be at the front. I'm just using this neckline as a guide. I'm just going to make a curve. Then that's my breast point. I will come down with 1/2 inch and draw out my dart. After drawing out my dart, as you can see, I will now make a curve on my neckline. I want the wrap to be at 10 inches. I don't want my bust to be showing. I don't want the breastbone to be showing. So I'm just going to make a straight line, as you can see, like this. I'll make a straight line down to this edge of the pattern paper. I just use that curve as I just make that curve as a guideline for a beginner. At that point, you see at that arrow is 10 inches. So that's where it's going to overlap itself. The left and right side of the rabbit, that's where it's going to overlap itself. So I'm just going to cut it. It's finished. That's all. Simple as ABC. Just make sure you cut your back pattern. You take your front pattern, you measure out your nipple to nipple on a side and place and draw out your neckline as desired. If you want it very deep like blousing, you can use 10 inches, you can use 11 inches. But if you don't want it too deep, you can use 9, you can use 8, you can use 7. Thank you for watching this video. Please do subscribe. So I just cut another pattern to show you how it's going to be like. So when you want to attach your flail or your skirt, make sure the dart of the left side matches with the dart of the right side, as you can see. Simple like ABC, very easy. Thank you for watching and God bless.